squared. Let's try 28, same concept, same formula. First thing I can do is sketch in what like the skeleton would look like so I can see what my base is a little bit better. My base is down here, okay? So I'm going to draw a stamp of that base so that I have it to work from so I don't have to look at the 3D shape as often. I see that that's 21 meters going across there, and going back it's 35 meters, so this distance going back. So now I can find my capital B, capital P, and H. 21 times 35 is going to give me the area of my base, 735 meters squared. Perimeter, you're going to add up all of the sides. So 21 plus 35 plus 21 plus 35 is going to equal 112 because we have all the sides. And then I have the height of the entire prism, which is 10. So that's where my 10 comes in at. 2 times 735, because that's capital B, plus 112 times 10 is my height. I'm going to multiply everything that I need to. So first, 2 times 735 is 1470. 112 times 10 is 1120. And I can add those two together. And I find that my surface area is 2,590 meters squared. Okay? Nicely done, guys. All right. The next two are cylinders. Now this we saw has a long formula, but it's not really hard. It's 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. So for number 29, I need to know two things, my radius and my height. Now they give me the diameter, so the radius is really half of that, which is 9. The height, even though this cylinder is laying down, this has to do with diameter and radius, so this has to be my height. My height is 19. So now I can substitute those numbers in. 2 times 3.14 times 9 squared plus 2 times 3.14. My radius is 9 and my height is 19. From here, this is what I need to see on a calculator. If you want to go through and simplify a couple of things so that you're not typing in so much straight through, that's fine. But if you were to type it straight through, you'll still get the right answer. And that answer is 1,582.56. Rounding into the nearest whole number is 1,583 yards squared. Okay? So again, the problem's long, but don't get overwhelmed. It's not really that hard. There's just a lot to it, a lot in the formula. This one, the radius is 22 given to us. The height is 20, so I'm ready to start solving. Surface area equals 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. You'll have all of that on your formula sheet. You should already have it. You can check it out. 2 times pi, the radius is 22, so it's 22 squared, plus 2 times pi times 22 times 20. I ran out of room. I'm going to multiply all of that together and add what I need to. And you can double check this on your calculator if you were getting stuck with it. And you should get 5,802.72. Now that's going to round up to 5,803 millimeters squared. Okay? Nice job again. All right, the last two problems, last two concepts are volume for prisms and cylinders. We have 2 prisms, 2 cylinders, and we're done. So first the volume of the 2 prisms. We're just going to do length times width times height. So the volume here is going to be 40 times 10 times 25. 40 times 10 times 25. Multiplying those all together, I get 10,000. No need for rounding at all. We're good to go. All right, 32. Volume is equal to length times width times height. So it's going to be 1.5 times 3.3 times 2. 1.5 times 3.3 times 2. Multiply that. It's going to give us 9.9. And here, again, it says round it. So this one, we do need to take that into account. And we're going to round it to 10. So 10 centimeters. Now, if you notice, we're doing volume now, so they're labeled cubed. Cubed has to do with three-dimensional, so this is going to be cubed. Okay, so great job there, 10 centimeters cubed. I'm going to clear it out for our last two. We have cylinders. They want us to find the volume of cylinders. Volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. So you need to know two things, your radius and your height. Here's our radius, here's our height. So for number 33, it's going to be volume equals 3.14. My radius is 8.9, so it will be 8.9 squared, and my height is 7.1. I can multiply that in my calculator, putting in parentheses exactly where I need to. Or if I want to break it apart a little bit, that's fine too. But in the end, I should get 1,765.90774. This 9 is going to round that up, so I'm going to get 1,766 yards cubed. And the last one, another practice with that. I need my radius and my height. Here they're giving their diameter of 50, so my radius is just 25. So volume is going to equal pi r squared h. It's going to be 3.14. My radius is 25. My height is 75. And I have to put that squared in, pi r squared h. So 3.14 times 25 squared times 75. It's going to give me a big number. Don't be afraid of big numbers. Check your work if you're not sure, but it's possible to get big ones too. 147,187.5 feet cubed. And then because it does say round the nearest whole number, I'm going to round that to 147,188 feet cubed. So this then, your final answer here would be this. Okay? All right, nice job, guys. If you need to look at any of the lessons after going over these and go back to them, good job. You will have your formula sheet. You just have to know when to substitute the formula, and it's just a lot of equation practice. So see me with any questions, but I think you're going to be great. Good job.